I'm doing my first solo walk through Bucharest to get something to eat. Let's see how this goes. Hello there. I'm doing my first solo walk through Bucharest to get something to eat. Let's see how this goes. I went food hunting, no luck. I don't know. This seems really quiet. My first day out, walking around. It's not a very colorful place, I would say, but it's different. Buildings are amazing. So last night I finally made my way out and found local food. And it was awesome. I had pork meat wrapped in cabbage with what they call with polenta, which is kind of like a cornmeal kind of thing. And then it was pork and more cabbage, like chopped up. I met the owner of the restaurant, and I met her adorable son, Pedro, who was so excited to meet me because I was from New York. He had a million questions in Romanian. So his mom did a lot of translation, and I made my first friends, and it was really amazing. So here's a tip. When traveling, the language barrier is a real thing. So when I went to the restaurant and I asked about the local food with cabbage, the immediate response from the owner was, "I know what cabbage is." And that would appear like she meant like she was yelling or being rude. I had a conversation with myself and had to remember that there was that language barrier, and soon enough we became friends. So keep that in mind when you're moving around. It's not what we perceive it to be. Just be patient and understanding, and it can become like I just made my first friends. I've been traveling since Saturday, so it's gonna be almost a week. I haven't really started working here, so it's been kind of sweet to just kind of, get back on my feet, and I'll be working at night, my favorite time of the day. The vibe is amazing. The people are really sweet. It's the hostel environment where you're sharing with people from all over the world. My roommates are from Australia, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Colombia, of course Romanians, so it's an interesting bunch. Oh, and Dylan from Miami, but he's lived in Russia for the last 2 years. So it's interesting just meeting a bunch of diverse people. It's why I do this kind of traveling. I get to connect and interact with people from every walk of life. I'm remembering why I do this, because it's just incredible. So one of the travel tips that I need to just kind of throw at you. I booked my flight through Google Flights, which took me to Priceline. So I called Priceline and the airline to verify that I had a bag included. They verified it. I get to the airport to check in, and they wouldn't allow me to check it unless I paid $105. And I looked at them and I laughed. The agent at the airport basically said, well, you can get rid of £4 and you can take it on the flight. And I attempted, but then I called Priceline and they were no help. And then they were like, oh, well, you should have read the fine print. not cool. I think I got rid of 2 pounds. I was able to like move it to my carry-on bag. And I got it through as a carry-on. But then I thought, wait a minute, I have a layover in Lisbon and I don't want to deal with this crap again. So I went to the gate and spoke to the agent, and they were like, oh, we'll just check it for free. It went from $105 to free. Just be careful when you're traveling. It's discounted, be very careful, verify it, get it in writing or something like that, because it is a rip-off. All right, just wanted to share that with you. Priceline, no. Thank you. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, and please follow me. Support, share this video. If something doesn't work for you, remember to change it, and God bless.